So this video is describing my experience job shadowing at first Seth Olson in Everett, shadowing Taylor Olson, who is the city prosecutor and a part-time judge, and also a civil and criminal attorney. So we started at around 9 a.m. and from there we had a few meetings, and we took a short break at 11:30 because she had a private meeting. She had a meeting for the new bond referendum for the schools. And we reconvened at 1, and then we went through the rest of the day and ended at around 3:40ish. And so I was interested in the company just because she's a city prosecutor, she prosecutes in district court, and she's a criminal attorney. And I've always been interested in that aspect of law. I'd rather prosecute for criminal offenses than I would civil. And so her main job is to negotiate and settle cases outside of court in order to make it so it's less costly and everybody's life is easier, except they don't have to go to court. So about 98% of court cases are settled outside of court, and then 2% actually end up going to trial. And so their main job is to prosecute and prove the guilt of a certain party in a criminal offense. On the civil side, her job was to manage real estate deeds, different deals between the city. As a city attorney, she also had a duty as a member of the city commission board to work on projects for the city. And so 3 of the major things that we did is, first, she had a lot of meetings to settle things. So we started off the day at 9 and had a meeting immediately with 2 of the defenders in order to settle cases outside of court. And after that, then we went and I sat in on pretrial conferences. So the defendants come in and they negotiate with their lawyers, and their lawyers work with their prosecutors in order to come to a settlement so that it doesn't go to court. And then another thing that we did is we went and we had depositions, and we sat in on a jury trial. So the jury trial was about a case of a man assaulting an EMT. And so we sat in on that, listened to opening statements, and then we listened in a little bit on the witnesses. And so in order to become a lawyer, you need a bachelor's degree in any field you require or want. And you need to get your Juris Doctorate degree or your law degree from going to law school. And then after that, you need to get bar certified by taking the bar exam in the state that you want to practice law in. And so, because of its heavy requirements, lawyers generally make a decent wage. The starting wage for many is around $70,000, and the median is around $120,000, and the highest wage is around $150,000, although it can go higher in certain cases, but those are more isolated and they're outliers. And so 2 post-secondary institutions that would be easy to go to in order to practice law are UND, Harvard, Yale, Stanford. Almost any college has a law program that you can get your Juris Doctorate from that will allow you to go before and take the bar exam. And after the experience, I would definitely love to pursue a career in this field. It was interesting, and it was a lot of constant work and thought and thinking and reading. And I loved it. And you move around a lot, you meet a lot of people, and it was just altogether a really fun experience. And so my favorite thing about the shadow was actually we toured the police station. So she took me and we met the chief of police, and we met everybody in the police station. The detectives were having meetings, so I didn't get to meet any of the detectives. But we toured the police station, toured the dispatch center after meeting with a judge, And then we had a long meeting with the chief of police because he's also on the city commission. So he works with Taylor a lot in order to on the city's projects. And I'd say my favorite thing was talking with him because he's a down-to-earth guy, and he said that they'd be thinking about starting internships up at the police station, and I think that'd be interesting. And I'd definitely still pursue a career in this field just because I like it and it was fun and it was interesting. And I think I already said that. But my least favorite thing, or the most surprising part about the job shadow, was just how much you work with the other attorneys. So during pretrial conference, Taylor talked to, I want to say, 6 other attorneys that were all defense attorneys in order to settle cases right there in the pretrial conferences. And during depositions, she also settled, I believe it was 5, if I'm remembering right, right in the middle, right after the deposition, right after the judge left the chamber. So I think that's the most surprising thing, is that the cases got settled quickly and efficiently, and she was juggling probably 40 cases in addition, 40 criminal cases in addition to a few civil cases, like the airport project that she and her law firm are working on. Yeah.